Hey you guys, it's Monica from Show Me Crafty. Today I'm going to show you how I made this rhinestone turkey monogram frame using two different size rhinestones. First we're going to go into Shortcuts a lot, go into the Images library and select the turkey image under the Fall tab. You're going to size your turkey image to the size you feel is appropriate for your frame. This is your project. Do whatever you want to do with it. Once you have the size selected that you like, you're going to go back into the image library, go to basic shapes, and now select the circle. You're going to then size that circle to your liking for the portion that's actually going to surround the monogram text. This portion will also be blinged out in size SS16 stones. That's Sam 16. The rest of the design will be, of course, size SS10 or Sam 10. Once you have the circle sized to your liking, you are going to select the circle, hold down the Shift key, select the turkey, and then you're going to go to the Effects button, select Knockout. When the Knockout dialog box comes up, you're going to, I selected 0.017 inches as my offset for this knockout because we want there to be enough space between the stones for the circle monogram portion and the stones that are going to fill the turkey. Go into Effects, select Rhinestones, select size SS10, select Round, take a preview, and click OK. Then you're going to blow it up so that you can see, if you haven't already, blow it up so that you can see whether you like the way the stones were placed. If you do, you're going to move on to the turkey. You're going to select the turkey. You're going to go to Effects, select Rhinestones, select your size SS10, select Round Stones, and you're going to check the fill box. You want to fill the entire design for this portion. Take a quick preview. Looks good to me. Now, you select OK. This looks fine to me, and so I would cut it like this. If you want to edit the stones, you would go under Object, break the image apart, and either move stones, add stones, delete stones, whatever you want to do. Okay, but I'm happy with this, so I'm going to group the two rhinestone designs together because I want to work with them at once to create the template on the back. So those two are grouped together, and then I'm going to go into the image library under basic shapes and select square. And if you don't immediately see it, you can type it in that box and it'll come up. Sorry, my throat is dry this morning. You are going to size the square out so that it covers your design. I'm going to turn this one, I'm going to make it orange so I can see it a little better. Okay, and then you want it to be big enough to cover your design. Then you're going to go under Object, select Arrange, and send that square to the back so that you can see your rhinestone design. Then you're going to select the design and the rectangle. First select one, select the turkey first, and then hold down the Shift key and select the again, excuse me, the template box. Okay. Then you're either going to go to Effects, select Knockout, and don't do an offset, or do like I did here, go to Path and select Back minus Front. That's going to give you a rhinestone template on one piece of template material. You could also cut the two different rhinestone sections out on two different template pieces and layer them, but I didn't want to waste the template material. I didn't feel like doing the layering, so when I cut mine, I cut it on one piece, and I brushed in the size SS16 first because the bigger stones aren't going to fall into the smaller holes. Then I brushed in the SS10 stones and then removed the design with hotfix tape, took it over to the heat press, threw it on a shirt, and that's the picture that you guys saw at the beginning of this. You can cut it in two different rhinestone template pieces. I didn't do that. If nothing else, you could cut it the way I did, put tape on the SS16 section around the circle, do the smaller stones, remove the tape, then do the bigger stones. But it's entirely up to you if you want to cut it on two or not. But I cut it on one, and so as you know, once we get to this portion, we note the size of the box, and then we export it to, export it out so that we're able to upload it into Cricut Design Space. And if you have watched my other videos, you know how to do that, so I'm not going to show that to you here. I'll refer you back to the earlier videos on my channel. Next, I am just typing in the text for my monogram portion. I'm using a circle monogram font. I forget where I got it from, but there's a font key that tells you what letter or symbol you have to type at the end to get the last letter of your monogram, and so that it'll go into the circle formation provided by this font. You can use any font you want to create your monogram portion, monogram text portion. I just use the circle monogram because I love that one, and I had a circle frame. Anyway, once you have your text, okay, my text is ready. I'm going to change the color so I can see it. And then I'm just going to grab it and play around with it as far as the size is concerned, and get it to a size that I like for my particular monogram frame. And so you can do that portion in Design Space, or you can do it here. I always do it here because I have trouble using this font in Design Space. Sometimes it doesn't behave correctly. So once you have that done, of course, that would be your vinyl portion, and you can use regular HTV. I used glitter HTV. You can use holographic HTV. It's entirely up to you. And you would export it out and upload it into Cricut Design Space the way we normally do. I hope you guys found this helpful, and I hope you enjoy the project. If you have any questions, as always, send me a comment, send me an email. Take care, you guys. Happy stoning.